Power Words with Victoria. Hello, person. It's been a minute. Did you miss me? Yeah, I missed you too. Well, I had to go away for a while. And it wasn't planned or anything, but so much just happened, and I just needed to take that time off. I think it's okay to know your limits, to know exactly what works for you and what doesn't. And when you feel yourself getting to that limit, you need to just step back a little bit and get yourself back in shape. And that's what I had to do because I had so much on my mind. And, my sister was asking me, why didn't you do it? And I'm like, I didn't want to be angry. I want to be really focused on the messages that I want to pass. I don't want to talk from my emotions. I want to stay focused. And that said something to me. Words are things. Words are things. They produce results. They're not just there. Words actually produce results. You're bound by your words. You're trapped by your own words. And so when you're in a certain situation and you feel like it's overwhelming and you feel yourself getting kind of out of control, you need to step back a little bit. You need to ask yourself what the next step is. You remember what we said about starting with the end in mind? You need to think about the results that you want to get. Don't just speak. Don't speak when you're emotional. Don't speak when you're angry. Don't say things that will regret saying later, because they will make an impact and they will leave indelible marks that you are not going to be able to erase. Because words are things, because words do produce results, we have to be very careful what we say and how we say them. And that speaks to, in other situations in your life. Maybe you're in a conflict with someone, you're in an argument, you're even in a discussion. Don't just say words to score a point. Say the words that will produce the results that you want. So today I'm really focusing on how do you conduct a productive argument. First of all, you need to make up your mind what you want to achieve. You need to make up your mind what this argument is about. An argument is not just about winning. It's about achieving the results that would really make a difference for you and for everyone around you. Have you been in a situation where you had an argument and just because you wanted to win that argument, you wanted to have the last word, you actually said things that were counterproductive? They were not producing the results that you wanted. No, let's not even talk about the other person. This is about you and the results that you want to achieve. I'm sure that wasn't a pleasant experience, right? So you want to make sure that you understand what this argument is about. Sometimes we're having arguments or we're having discussions or we're pushing back without actually understanding what it is about. What are you upset about? What are you arguing about? What point do you want to make? And is that point going to achieve a result or to achieve the impact that you want to? You need to question that. If your argument is not about anything, if your argument is not going to produce any result, if your argument is not about a particular agenda, so to speak, why waste your time? There's no time to waste time, Everything that you do has to be worth your while. It has to make sense. Do you want to make someone happy? Do you want to make someone do what you want the person to do? Do you want to be able to talk to this person and look this person in the eye with all confidence? You need to be sure what your argument is about. An argument is not just an argument for itself. I've seen situations where people are just arguing and they just want to win this argument. If you win the argument, do you get the results? Do you win the results? Do you win? So we've talked about being sure of what this argument is about. What is the end result? Who is this result good for? What is it going to achieve? You also need to understand the person that you're arguing with. How does this person react to words? So is this person moved by kindness? Is this person moved by a soft word? Is this person moved by affirmation? Or is this person moved by authority and power? You need to understand your opponent. And when you have that clear understanding of how this person responds to words, and not just the words in themselves, but the way those words are said, then you need to adopt that strategy with this person. And then in what kind of time frame do you want this result to happen? Because sometimes you might need to step back and let this person cool off. If it's not urgent, if it's not about to happen tomorrow or the next day, you can actually step back. So think about the timelines as well. Sometimes you might achieve the result that you want, but you will never ever have a relationship with this person again. So you need to be sure who this person is to you and what your relationship with that person represents to you. Is it important enough for you to want to preserve it? If it is, then you need to adopt a strategy that will ensure that when you get the result that you're looking for today, you're able to get results with this person over a lifetime or over a long-term period. Very important. Remember, you're bound by your words. You know, the Bible says something in the King James Version. It said, you're ensnared by the words of your own mouth. You're caught like, as though you were caught in a trap by your own words. Be careful. Words are things, as Maya Angelou said. They produce results. And the Bible says one thing. It said that any man who is able to bridle his own tongue, to control his own tongue, then that one can control so many things around him. Your words come from inside. Your words will come from the goodness or the bitterness that is inside you. So make sure that you deal with that first. That bitterness inside you has nothing to do with anyone else. It's about you. It's about the choices that you make. You feel the way you feel because you made a choice to feel that way. Don't put it on anyone else. How you react to someone else is totally within your control. How the person behaves and what the person says and what the person does is totally in the person's own control. But it is in your control how you respond, how you react. The Bible says one thing, that a kind word turns away anger. So be careful. Be sure that you're speaking the words that you really want to speak. Be sure that the words that you speak will achieve the results that you want them to achieve. Do not argue just to argue. It's counterproductive. It's a waste of your energy. You can use that to do something more productive. Yeah? Well, I don't know what you think about this, but just tell me in the comment section. And do make sure that you subscribe and set up your alert. We're back. And thank you for being there. Make sure that you've subscribed already and you've set up an alert right here in Victoria's Lounge. And you want to get into the lounge? I'll tell you how. So with that, I wish you a very good night. Have a great week ahead of you and leave the past behind where it is. Move forward. Use your words right. Deploy the power of your words to create the life that you want. Ciao now. See you again on Sunday. Bye. Join me every Sunday evening for Power Words with Victoria. Let's make words work for us. Subscribe. See you.